Hi, you are welcome to GMats class. Let's solve this problem under bearings and distances. A man leaves his house and travels 44 kilometers on a bearing of 33 degrees and then 24 kilometers on a bearing of 288 degrees. Calculate the distance from his house, calculate the bearing of his house from him. Now to do this, we need to know the first point to locate. Now, a man leaves his house. So that's the starting point. A man leaves his house. Let the man be here. So I will draw the cardinal point. So he leaves his house on a bearing of 33 degrees. So we have 33 degrees. So this is 33 degrees. Okay, and we have this point, cardinal point. So the man is here. Now let's call this point A. So, and the starting point, which is the house of the man, we can call it H. Now, and then 24 kilometers. Now the distance of this one is 44. Let's put it there. The distance of this man from his house and his position right now is 44 kilometers. So he then changes course and then 24 kilometers on a bearing of 288 degrees. Don't forget, I'm taking the reading from here and I'll start from the North Pole. So start moving from here down to this place. Now to west, that is 270. So you move 18 degrees above the west. Okay, a very small angle. So the distance is 24. 24. Okay. So this is going to be point. Let's call it point B. And this small angle we have here is 18 degrees. 18 degrees. This 270 plus 18 degrees, that gives you 288 degrees. Okay, so the distance between A and B is 24 kilometers from the question, because he travels 24 kilometers. So the man is now here. Okay, so now the question is calculate the distance from his house. The distance of this from his house. So let's extend this a little bit. Okay, so this is point B. So the distance of the man from his house, that's what we want to get. So that's going to be small a because this is an angle A. So this will be side A. Okay, so now we have a side. We need to get this angle. Now let's see this angle here. This is 18. Now, this small angle here, how do we get that? Now, we know that from here to this place is 270. Okay, so now we also know that this angle here is 33 degrees. Okay, because this is alternate to this. This is the North Pole, is alternate to this, so this is 33. And then from here to here is 270. So all we just need to do is to subtract 33 from 90. So when you do that, so you have 57. You have 57. So the angle here is 57. So the total angle here will now be 57 plus 18. 57 plus 18. That will give you 75 degrees. That's 75 degrees. Okay, so you can now get this distance. So this is side B. This angle B, side B. So small b equals to 44. And this is side H. So H is 24. Okay, we already have that. Length AB. So we have A squared equals to B squared plus H squared minus 2BH cos A. A squared equals to B is what? 44 plus H, that's 24 squared, minus 2 times 44 times H is what? 24 cos, what is angle A? 75 degrees. Okay, so we are going to make use of our calculator here. So we have A equals to, what is 44 squared? 44 squared gives 1936 plus 24 squared, that's 576 minus, so let's multiply 2 by 44 by 24 by cos 75. So we have 2 times 44 times 24 times cos 75. Okay, so we have 546.63. Okay, so we have A squared equals to, so you add this together and subtract it from this. So we have 1936 plus 576 minus 546.63. So we have 1965.37. Okay, so here you can take square root of both sides. So if you take square root of both sides, we'll be having A to be the square root of 1965.237. So A will be square root of the answer, that is 44.33 kilometers. So to the nearest whole number, so A will be 44 kilometers. Okay, so that is the distance between the man and his house. That's the first part of the question. Now let's do the second part of the question. Calculate the bearing of his house from him. the bearing of his house. Here's his house, there is this, from him. So the bearing of his house from him. So from him, so you go to where he is and take the readings down to this place. The bearing of his house from him. From him. So you take the bearing from him. So you come here and start reading from the North Pole down to what we have here. Okay, so don't forget, this angle here is 18. So that means this place is going to be 18 as well. The angle here will be alternate to this. So 18 degrees. So all I just need to do is just to get this. I will get this angle, and this angle plus the angle 18 here, and angle 19 here, 90 here is going to be the bearing of his house from him. Okay, so now let's get this angle. Now before we do that, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do share this video with your friend, like, and also comment. All right, now let's do the second part of the question. Okay, so we need to get this. So we make use of sine rule. Sine b over small b equals to sine a over small a. All right, so sine b, what is angle b? That's what we are looking for. That's theta over small b. That's 44. Equals to sine A, 75. Small a, we've just gotten that. That is, don't use approximated value. Use this. So we have 44.33. So you can cross multiply here. We have 44.33 sine theta equals to 44 sine 75. Okay, so we have sine theta equals to 44 sine 75 over 44.33. Okay. Now we have sine theta equals to 44 times sine 75. You can press that on your calculator. So you have 42.50 over 44.33. Okay, so if you divide that, so you can have theta to be arctan of what we have here. So let's divide this. So 44.50 divided by 44.33. So what do we have? We have 0.9587. Okay, so we find arc sine of 0.9587. So let's press that on our calculator. So you press shift for second function of your answer, shift sine arc sine of the answer. So we have 73.48 degrees. Okay, so that's the angle we have here. So now to get the bearing of H from B, so it's going to be 90. This angle here from the north to east, that's 90. You know, this is the bearing. Okay, plus this small angle, though this is alternate to this, that's plus 18 degrees, plus this angle we just got here, so that's 73.48 degrees. So the bearing will now be what? So plus 18 plus 90. So we have 181.48 degrees. 181.48 degrees. So the nearest whole number is going to be 181 degrees. So that is going to be the bearing of H from B. Thanks.